Hi, beautiful ones. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite collagen protein, which is Ancient Nutrition. There has been several that I've used throughout the years, but I always go back to this one because I really do notice some results with taking this one. I like the fact that it has 5 types of collagen protein, and it's also non-GMO. It has probiotics and vitamin C. It is grass-fed, pasture-raised, and it also has a form of marine collagen. Marine collagen is really good for your hair. And also, it's clinically studied to reduce crow's feet within 4 weeks, and then within 7 weeks, it actually helped with joint discomfort. You can use this in coffee, pancakes, oatmeal, any type of recipe you feel like making that can actually call for collagen protein or boost extra protein. It has 10 grams of protein in 1 scoop. And I like the fact that it also has vitamin C. It doesn't have a lot of vitamin C, so you can't use this in place of taking your regular vitamin C. And then I also like the fact that it doesn't have any flavoring. It's just, to me, you just don't taste anything, especially when you mix it in coffee. So I drink decaf coffee maybe every 2 weeks, and I will put it in my decaf coffee. I do not taste it, but you have to make sure that the water is really hot so all the powder can dissolve well, because I have heard some people say that it did not dissolve, but I have not had that problem. You can mix it in, you can just take it straight. You can mix it with hot water or your favorite beverage. You can mix it in orange juice, whatever juice you like to drink, although I don't recommend any juice, but that's a whole nother video. And it's actually pretty just tasteless. I will probably show you a video because I like to make smoothies, particularly with this. And as you see, it's just a white powder, a small scoop. You get more collagen when you use 2 scoops. I only use 1 scoop per day, and it works pretty well for me. And the results that I have noticed, some people have said that they notice their nails are much stronger or longer. That did not work for me. My nails are still short, very short. I did notice a little bit more thickness in my hair. The length, I don't think it really helped with my hair length at all. But I will say that this collagen protein, I would do a lot of push-ups, and I started having issues with my left elbow, and I noticed the pain has dramatically reduced since I started supplementing with this. So I will say it has helped with my joint, my elbow, but not my nails, hair thickness. And I have noticed with my skin, a lot of people ask me, oh my gosh, you have such good skin. I don't wear any makeup but lip gloss and mascara. As you can see, I don't have anything on at all. Unless I plan on going out somewhere special, I will probably put on low toxic or clean makeup, but I like to keep my skin nice and fresh. But I have noticed that my skin looks more hydrated. I don't have any problems with crow's feet, but I have read several studies, and there's also before and after photos. If I can find some, I said, if I can find some, I will try and put it in this video, but if not, there are some studies out there that this helped reduce any crow's feet that you may have. If you have it, why not try and just give this a try? I also like the fact that it helps with digestion. So it's really good for gut health. So if you're having any gut issues, this can possibly help reduce any gut issues you may have. Specifically, if you're having any issues with your gut lining and helping to seal your gut lining, this can help with that, along with L-glutamine. I don't know if you're taking that, but you may want to add L-glutamine, or you can take this by itself, and you will also reap the benefits as well. Hi, beautiful ones. Good morning. I actually just woke up not too long ago, got out of a shower. My hair is still super wet, but I wanted to come downstairs and show you guys, excuse my voice, how I make my shake early in the morning. So I'm gonna get right to it. So of course I use collagen, and I also have my Vega Sport protein. I like this particular protein because it's non-GMO. Typically I like to use organic, all that good stuff, but it's just a plant-based protein because I can't have any dairy. I'm unable to digest dairy. But what I like about this one, because I also use it as a post-workout shake, it has 30 grams of protein per serving. So I really like this one. So I'm sorry if the camera is angled kind of weird. I have my microphone here. This is morning time when I wake up. So you guys are seeing me early in the morning. But I wanted to show you exactly what I do in the morning. So this is almond milk and a mixture of coconut milk. There's actually another brand I like to use, but I grabbed this one because the grocery store did not have it in stock, unfortunately, and I was not going to run around town trying to find what I need, but this works perfectly well. So I don't know if you guys can see that. I think you kind of can, but you know. So let's see what else. Sometimes I do add some filtered water in there just to make sure it's enough water, because sometimes 8 ounces is not enough. It's about 1 cup. So 1 cup I put in here, okay? And then we'll wait on the water and we'll just see. I also like to add organic ground cinnamon. I don't measure it, I just eyeball it, just a couple of sprinkles. I love cinnamon in the morning. Good for digestion, good for blood pressure, also good for gut health. I'm also going to use dairy free. It is almond milk and yogurt, and let me tell you, this is plain unsweetened. So I'm sorry y'all, I know some of y'all like, you know, you have to have your stuff sweetened, but this is the best way to have it. So if you cannot digest any dairy, you have problems with cheeses and so forth, look for this one that is dairy free. And it is, let me read the ingredients. It has almond milk in it, okay? And I like the fact that it has live cultures. Now it's been a while since I've had yogurt, like a long while. And I wanted to start to incorporate the strains that are in this particular brand or in any yogurt. Reason why I start with a tablespoon, and some people find when they eat a whole, you know, the little smaller containers, they find that they have gut issues, like their stomach is really, you start developing pain or bloating. So what you want to do, this is just if you noticed it, you want to start with a tablespoon, or even if a tablespoon is too much, start with a half a tablespoon. So my goal is to add in more. I do eat prebiotic foods, but I have not been eating yogurt in a very, very long time. So I started with a half of tablespoon, and this is a tablespoon, and my goal is to work up higher, and then I'm going to move into kefir. Kefir is really good for your gut health and optimizing your gut microbiome as well. So sorry for that long spiel, but I do put this in there for that good prebiotic. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be using the same thing. Everything's going to be mixed anyway, so it's good. It's okay. So what I did is also, this is a cup of spinach I'm gonna put in there, and that's it. Usually I put two cups, but just 1 cup. Okay, so a cup of spinach. Okay, the goal here is in the morning, if I don't work out in the morning, I'm trying to have more fats. If I do work out, then I really want to add in a little bit more carbohydrates. And since I woke up and I'm doing cleaning this morning, I will work out later on today. I want to be mindful of the carbohydrates, because you don't want that insulin spike in the morning. So you want to be careful, especially if you are insulin resistant, or if you have diabetes, pre-diabetes. You really want to make sure you keep that insulin low in the morning. So that's why I only have, gosh, what did I put in here? A 1/3 cup. Yes, this is a 1/3 cup of berries I'm gonna put in here. And y'all, I should have grabbed the ice cube, so I may have to grab ice cube, but that's okay. I knew it's something I forgot before I started this, because it's early in the morning, but it's okay. So this is flax seeds for your fiber in the morning. I love to put in 2 tablespoons of flax seeds. My measuring, you know what, I got another one in here. I think I do. I don't know where it is, but we're not gonna grab it. We're gonna use, this is a 1/2 tablespoon. We'll just do 2. So 1, 2, so it's 2 tablespoons, my mistake. So 1, 2. Okay, so this was a 1/2 tablespoon because this one is dirty. So we're not gonna stick that in there. That's just nasty. All right, so I also like to use maca. Maca is really good for hormone balancing, and it's an adaptogenic herb, so it's really good for reducing stress as well and reducing your cortisol. I typically like to use 1 teaspoon. You don't want to go higher, and when you're starting with maca, you want to start with a 1/2. You want to start with the lowest dosage as possible. But I've been taking maca, particularly, I really like to up the dose a little bit before my menstrual cycle, and it's right around the corner. So now I'm going to put some amla. Amla is really good for your hair, and it's really good in vitamin C. So I want some vitamin C in my protein shake, my collagen shake. That's why it's my hormone reducing low carb protein shake. So I didn't even put the protein in there. Y'all, did I put the protein in there? Talking too much right now. So we're gonna put 1 scoop of protein, and I want you to keep in mind about something. This has about 6 grams of 6 grams of total carbohydrates. Dietary fiber is 2. So it also has total sugars too. So this already, it's sweetened with chocolate. You want to get chocolate flavor. I love chocolate. I'm a chocolate girl. I love me some chocolate, honey. So you want to make sure, I'm going to tell you why this right here is going to be your sweetener and the fruit. Some of you may try this and you may say, Andrea, I really don't like it. It needs to be sweeter. Well, honey, I'm going to tell you like this, and the Lord knows I'm going to tell you. Sugar is your enemy. I'm just saying. So a little bit is okay, but I have some people, I even let someone try out one of my shakes. He was like, oh, it needs a little bit of sugar. No, it's perfectly fine. The goal here is to get in all the nutrients, and you want to make sure that you are having that protein, fat, and fiber in the morning. That's the main goal. You do not want to spike your insulin. So you guys may try this recipe and you may absolutely love it, and then you may tell me like, girl, no. But it keeps me satiated for a while because it has the protein, and it also is high in fat as well. So we added, the fat is from the flax seeds. The flax seeds has fiber. This has a little bit of fiber in it as well. Then I put in a 1/2 of avocado in there. So I chopped that up already. And then I also like to use coconut manna. It's coconut butter. And I just use 2 tablespoons of coconut manna. Dun, dun, dun. We're just gonna use that one. It's okay to mix that one. Put this off to the side. And I put this in there. I put the collagen in there. It's early. It's early, so forgive me, y'all. I feel bad. I'm a little embarrassed because usually I like to use low acid, organic, decaf coffee. You can omit this if you drink coffee, although I really don't recommend too much caffeine, especially if you are a woman, especially if you have any hormonal imbalances. You really want to be mindful of coffee. So I do drink decaf coffee once in a while. But what I like about this is in the morning. So if you're finding yourself a little bit, every morning I do wake up and I have a bowel movement. So I know it's too much info, but you should wake up in the morning and have a bowel movement. If you don't, then you may want to follow up with your doctor. If you're not having bowel movements, regular bowel movements a day, honestly, I recommend at least 2 to 3 if you can, but at least 1 time per day. But I feel like this really stimulates my digestive system and helps me to have another bowel movement as well. So this is really good it has a laxative effect. I'm not calling this a laxative, but it has an effect of a laxative. So I don't use this all the time, but I like the taste of coffee. And usually, like I said, you want to look for organic and low acid. But again, I was in a hurry. It was one of those days, you know, one of those days you just grabbing stuff. It's on sale, but typically I do go with organic and low acid. So all we're doing, we're just going to put 1 teaspoon in there, and that is it. So I think I put everything that I usually put in there, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna add stevia. I'm sorry, not gonna happen, because you have the sweets from your blueberries, okay? So all we're gonna do, and I will try and edit this out, we're gonna figure out how I can speed this up so you guys don't have to listen to this blender. Just going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And you know what, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water. You add water as needed, because sometimes it will get, you know, kind of thick. So what I'm gonna do is blend this, and yeah, let's blend her right on up. All right, and that's it. You get yourself a nice, you wanna blend it for 1 minute, but for the sake of this video, I've been talking long enough, so. And then we're just gonna put this right in here in my mason jar. See how nice and smooth it is? Yes, honey. And I just drink this pretty much every morning. Well, I'll take that back. Some mornings I may have eggs, but I always make sure my breakfast is higher in fats. If I do a cardio workout in the morning, because sometimes I like to train fasted, I will have a little bit more carbohydrates. So you want to be mindful of the carbs in the morning if you are not working out, okay? So that way you can store those glucose storage. I'm telling you, this morning, I'm tongue twisted this morning. But yeah, this is my collagen and hormone balancing smoothie that you guys can try out. And if you do try it, let me know how you like it. Maybe you want to tweak it a little bit. You also, besides the blueberries, I love blueberries because they're in the low glycemic index. What you can try is chop up some frozen bananas, and only a half of banana. But again, if you find that banana increases your insulin in the morning, please do not use a banana. If you find that blueberries increases your insulin in the morning, what you can do is take out the blueberries, make sure you add in enough ice, enough filtered water, and then what you can do is just go ahead and try stevia, because some people are actually sensitive to stevia as well. So if not stevia, try monk fruit. But if you still notice a spike in your insulin and you're just feeling different, or if you are a diabetic and you just find like this is increasing my blood sugar, you may have to omit the sweeteners, the artificial sweeteners in your morning shake, and I'm sorry, you're just gonna have to probably go with what is sweetened in your protein shake. And for me, it's enough. I don't need that much sugar, so I'm good. So I want to thank you guys for staying at the end of the video, and leave a comment and let me know if you tried this shake, or let me know what is your favorite breakfast shake, your high protein breakfast shake. You guys be blessed and be fruitful. Bye.